The Little Rock Water Reclamation Authority may not come to mind that often for you, but know that we're working daily to protect our community and help Little Rock thrive. As Little Rock's sanitary sewer service utility, we serve our community by protecting public health and the environment. This work occurs around the clock, using state-of-the-art treatment and a vast infrastructure system. Our work allows residents and visitors of Little Rock to enjoy this great city while we perform the work that is needed to reclaim used water.
Hello, I'm Jean Block, Chief Executive Officer of Little Rock Water Reclamation Authority. LRWRA is the sanitary sewer utility serving the City of Little Rock. Our mission is to reclaim water for a more sustainable tomorrow. This is remarkably important, given that all the water Earth has today is all the water we have ever had and that we will ever have. On average, our utility treats up to 34 million gallons of used water a day for the City of Little Rock. This work of reclaiming and restoring water is critical for the health and safety of our residents and environment and supports Little Rock's growth and economic development. In short, the work we do is vital to ensure Little Rock remains a thriving community. When water is flushed or goes down the drain, that used water is reclaimed and restored for future use. Our process collects the water, cleans it to high standards, and releases it to the Arkansas River. That water exceeds water quality standards set by the Arkansas Department of Environmental Quality and the Environmental Protection Agency. Our robust treatment process enables neighborhoods across Little Rock to be in close proximity to one another without concerns about disease. But it has not always been this way. Until 1961, there was no system in place to treat used water from homes or businesses in Little Rock, and this was the norm across the country. In response to the health and environmental threats this posed, Congress enacted the Clean Water Act, which requires used water to be treated to levels that eliminate pollutants before being discharged. Today, Little Rock's used water is transported through more than 1,400 miles of public sewer lines to one of our 3 water reclamation facilities. Once the treatment process is complete, we are left with water that is at least 7 times cleaner than the water in the Arkansas River, a biosolid material used by farmers as a soil amendment, and biogas used to power our Fush Creek water reclamation facility. Together, with the solar energy we produce, over 40% of the utility's power needs are renewable, so we don't waste water. A thriving water reclamation system helps boost quality of life for our city by protecting public health and the environment. It also ensures residents can enjoy recreational activities on the river, such as boating, water sports, and fishing. Without state-of-the-art water treatment facilities, committed employees, and a safe and stable infrastructure system, new residential and commercial developments across the city would not be possible. This is something our city cannot afford. At Little Rock Water Reclamation Authority, we are committed to supporting today's Little Rock residents, and we are equally committed to ensuring that reclaimed water is available for our future residents.
Over the next several minutes, we'll be sharing some important information about our most significant success, the remarkable reduction of sanitary sewer overflows. In fact, we're championing 20 years of improvement. All cities struggle with sanitary sewer overflows. Cities with older infrastructure are more susceptible to these overflows during rainstorm events. At one time, Little Rock struggled with 339 locations around the city where these overflows occurred far too frequently, spilling used water into the environment. This was a result of aging infrastructure. However, through the steadfast efforts of our employees, technological innovation of our infrastructure, and a commitment to excellence, the Little Rock Water Reclamation Authority has been able to greatly reduce those numbers. Little Rock Water Reclamation Authority is committed to excellence. Our goal is to continue to invest in and improve the vast infrastructure that serves our residents. This video will explore the strategies we used to address sanitary sewer overflows, and you'll discover the critical role we play in ensuring that the legacy of protecting the public's health and our environment continues for generations to come. what exactly is a sanitary sewer overflow? Utilities throughout the country struggle with this issue, especially during rainstorm events. There are two types of overflows: dry weather and wet weather overflows. Dry weather overflows result from collapsing pipes, grease buildup, root intrusion, or debris. In January 2009, the Little Rock Water Reclamation Authority met the requirements to ensure our system could avoid dry weather overflows. A wet weather overflow is excess water during intense rainstorm events. In 2001, Little Rock had 339 locations with significant overflows. To address this issue, LRWRA invested $500 million to improve and renew the vast infrastructure. In our constant commitment to environmental sustainability and the well-being of our community, the Little Rock Water Reclamation Authority implemented a comprehensive plan to reduce sanitary sewer overflows. Our journey begins with pipeline improvements, including the groundbreaking Project Renew, aimed at enhancing the reliability and performance of our system. By increasing the amount of water that can pass through the 1,400 miles of pipe throughout the city, we've been successful in reducing overflows. We instituted acoustic, smoke, and dye testing to determine the system's leak-proof integrity and trace the path of our pipes accurately. And closed-circuit television helps us thoroughly inspect and assess our pipelines. Additionally, manhole inspection plays a vital role in our strategy. We evaluate what our system is doing and identify areas that require rehabilitation to address leaks promptly. Beyond our pipeline improvements, we constructed a massive 70 million gallon reservoir at our Scott Hamilton water treatment facility. This concrete marvel stores excess water when it rains, bolstering our system's capacity during torrential downpours. And we've also made significant improvements to select pump stations, ensuring increased reliability and water flow capacity, further reducing the risk of sanitary sewer overflows. We implemented cutting-edge technology, such as the treatment facility at Adams Field, where up to 94 million gallons of water are treated per day. Our advanced system polishes the water, making it nearly indistinguishable from drinking water. At the Little Rock Water Reclamation Authority, we're proud to be one of the first in the nation to embrace such innovative approaches in our quest to reduce sanitary sewer overflows. And because of our commitment to protecting the environment, here are some community projects we've been able to enhance. LRWRA provided the on-site sewer improvements for the construction of the First Tee Golf facility. LRWRA worked with the Little Rock Parks and Recreation Department to create and maintain bike paths on several sanitary sewer easements located on public lands. Working with the Little Rock Board of Directors, LRWRA took the necessary steps to preserve approximately 90 acres of wetlands located to the north and adjacent to its Fush Creek Water Reclamation Facility. The conservation efforts are aimed at protecting the wildlife and vegetation habitat found on the property. Leading up to the construction of the Little Maumelle Water Reclamation Facility, along the way, we've partnered with some amazing organizations to improve the wetlands and reduce sanitary sewer overflows.
With Little Rock having this incredible, huge urban wetlands, was being spoiled every single rainstorm by the street litter, illegal dumping, and initially with the sanitary sewer overflows.
Well, the reality is, at that time, as mayor of the city of Little Rock, when citizens were coming to me complaining about the overflows and the impact it was having upon their neighborhoods, anytime there was a heavy rainstorm, maybe some flooding in the city, I would get out into the community and go look at it while it was happening, just to experience it myself. And it's a horrific thing to go into a neighborhood, even down by the river, and realize that some of the overflow is flowing right into our Arkansas River or into Fush Creek.
Where we're standing, the water will go over a dozen feet over my head during heavy rainstorm because we're wetlands. We've got 15 major creeks in Little Rock that feed into Fush. So that's why if it rains all over the city at the same time, the water level rises. And right after the rainfall, we could see these lids that were popped up and the contents of our sanitary sewers flowing out into the creek. Well, because of the environmental partners that we had who were able to take water quality tests, we could see right after a heavy rainstorm, our E. coli numbers went up skyrocketing.
It touched my heart because we were speaking about quality of life in neighborhoods, individual homes, and how it impacts your value of your property as well. And obviously we knew we had to do something about it to make Little Rock a better place for everyone.
I reached out to Little Rock Water Reclamation Authority. When I learned that Greg Ramon was coming on board, I invited him out here so we could talk about this and he could see it. And he shared what they were going to do to improve the infrastructure. Well, that was huge for us because that's the one thing that we couldn't control. And what was really awesome is that he and staff members were out here half dozen times a year with us doing our major cleanups. You know, with all this street litter that was coming down here into our creek, we had to work hard to dig all that crap out. So it was just awesome that we had an organization working with us with their own project to take care of the sanitary sewer overflows and at the same time the street litter.
And we knew that to fix the problems, it was going to take more money and we were going to have to be able to support it. So we did.
The water quality testing that we do now shows massive improvements for what we had 10 years ago when we first got started with this. So it's made a huge difference. Things are reducing. We want people to come out here and fish and float and enjoy it, but we don't want to tell them don't come out after a heavy rainstorm because the E. coli numbers and the water quality is terrible. It's gotten much better and we're thankful for that.
Tremendous progress has been made, and I pat our department, our city government on the back for doing something about it.
Lastly, our public awareness campaigns, such as Can the Grease, FOG, which stands for Fats, Oils, and Grease, Cap the Cleanout, Don't Flush That, and the Sewer Service Line Replacement Program have helped residents help us to keep pipes clean, which increases our capacity and mitigates sanitary sewer overflows.
So what does the future of the utility look like? We will continually maintain and improve our vital assets, which include 1,400 miles of underground collection system, 3 water reclamation facilities, and numerous pump stations across Little Rock. As the state's largest wastewater utility, we will take the lead in identifying and incorporating innovative technologies to improve our operational efficiency and the resilience of our system. We will expand our already extensive community connections. This includes keeping Little Rock residents informed about our sewer main projects, being out in the community at public events, and engaging with the next generation of Little Rock residents through our various projects in local schools. And last, but certainly not least, with regard to our utility team members, our most important resource, we will do a few things. We will invest heavily in professional and skills development programs for them. We will continue our long history of preparing them for higher level positions in the organization. And we will empower those who work in the field to be able to assist residents more efficiently and effectively while on site. Through all these efforts and more, we will continue to be a visionary and trailblazing water reclamation utility.
In conclusion, the LRWRA team is very proud of the hard work it undertook to meet our mission of protecting public health and the environment, and to achieve this tremendous reduction in sanitary sewer overflows. Our facilities have achieved the highest levels of compliance from the National Association of Clean Water Agencies through the Peak Performance Awards. Fush Creek Water Reclamation Facility has earned Platinum status, the highest award given, for 7 years of 100% compliance. And Adamsfield Water Reclamation Facility also earned Platinum status with 10 years of 100% compliance. The newest facility, Little Maumelle Water Reclamation Facility, has earned Gold status and will qualify for Platinum status next year. We invite you to view more information about our process and work to reduce sanitary sewer overflows at our website. Little Rock Water Reclamation Authority. One water, one future.